Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones back with a new video. This is an addition to my collection that I'm starting, Tools for Urban Preppers. Today I'd like to talk about eye protection. Now, there may be situations that you may find yourself in where there may be too much dust in the air, or you're around a lot of bushes, um, things that may obstruct your vision. And if anything gets in your eye, the future risks that you may face have been, the danger is going to increase severely because you lose one of your senses. You got to be able to see things around you. And one of the tools I'm going to be showing here are safety glasses. These I paid maybe $5.99 at Lowe's for these. You notice they're all scratched up because I've had to do a lot of work outside where I was around a lot of things that can get in my eye, like branches, leaves, things like that. And so it was good to have a pair of safety glasses to keep things from getting caught in my eye. I've been in situations where I've been working and something gets in my eye and everything just pretty much grinds to a halt. I got something in my eye. I gotta fix this, and that could have been avoided if I just had a pair of safety glasses. So I got a pair. I use these for when I'm working on guns, when I'm doing outside work, when I'm working indoors on something that maybe too much metal dust or something may fly in my eye. So these are great investments. These are great things to invest in. More cheaper alternative would be these. These are 3M goggles. These are good. They stay in place a lot better than the first pair I showed you. Obviously, you just put these on like this, and you have the adjustment straps, adjusted to the size of your head. One of the downside to these is that these holes up here don't do too well in preventing fogging. I've done a lot of work in these kind of goggles, and a lot of fog can still build up in these. So where you have to take them off, wipe them down, and put them back on. I think a good remedy for that would be to make these holes bigger. That way they can allow for air to flow freely through the goggles when you're wearing them. But these shouldn't be but maybe $2.99, Walmart, someplace like that. And so these are a great investment as well. Another option is if maybe something, not just your eyes but your face, maybe at risk. There are face visors, face shields out there that you can use. They tend to be it's like a headgear, and just has a flip down visor. It's like a plastic visor that it's very clear, that you can see through, that you can use to keep things out of your face. They make shaded ones that are tinted green, some that are tinted dark. Now this is not really what I'm talking about, but this serves just as good as a purpose. This is a welding mask. I've had this since high school. I've done welding for 2 years in high school, and safety. Talking about eye safety. That's a great environment to wear for wearing eye protection, and also including face protection. This is good. I can still see through this. I took the shade out of it, but it has a crank in the back of it, so you can adjust it. You tighten them onto your head, and you can still see through the little window right here. I took the shade out. Usually, if the shade's in this piece, you just flip them up and you can see through this visor right here. This is all scratched up too because things you're doing some hard work, something may get in your eye. These can come in handy for if you have to go through if there's intense heat, maybe too much for your face to bear. So it's good to have this on. And they come in different colors, different designs. There's some that actually auto tint, where once UV light hits them, the tint automatically comes on. Or with this, I gotta flip the visor up and down. So face protection is also good to have for emergency situations where you're building a structure and there's a chance something may hit you in the face, or if you're like if you're around intense heat, bright lights, things like that. If there's a chemicals they splash, and you want to keep your face protected as well as your eyes, these are good investments to make. But that's my video on eye and face protection. My name's Ed Jones, and I hope you enjoyed this video.